Joined now by Bart Romano, the PGA Director of Golf at True Blue and Caledonia, sister golf courses that are in Pawleys Island, an amazing place, bucket list golf courses, both of them. And Bart, we're going to focus today on True Blue. Caledonia gets a lot of the attention, and rightfully so. Great golf course, amazing views, but True Blue, I got to tell you, my two favorite golf courses in the United States are Shinnecock and National Golf Links of America, and both of those golf courses had really big influences on your architect, the late Mike Strantz, when he in particular put in True Blue. And for architecture buffs, if you're coming to Myrtle Beach, you're making a huge mistake if you don't come play golf at True Blue.
Absolutely, Charlie. Thank you for having me, by the way. It's a pleasure to be here. The architecture with True Blue, it's very unique to our area. There's a lot of undulation, there's different angles of attack. It's actually a joy to play, and you can actually play it day in, day out, and it plays differently every single day.
One of the things that really stands out, the width in the fairways. And I think sometimes people see those fairways and they go, oh, they're just wide, they're bland. But they're wide and bland for a reason. You gotta have width if you're creating angles and you're gonna make a golf course play different every day.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a second shot golf course is what we like to say. And the big fairways typically will lull people to sleep, but you have to be actually very accurate off the tee to have the best approach into the greens, the safest approach into the greens.
And it definitely varies from day to day where you need to put the ball in the fairway to have that angle. You start with a really challenging par 5. I don't think I've ever played that hole well. A shortish par 4, and then you get to the third hole, a par 3, that I think if you put it to a vote and everybody got a chance to see the third hole at True Blue, a lot of people in this area and beyond might vote that third hole is the best par 3 in all of Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, it's visually, aesthetically pleasing. It's different. The high splash bunker face in the front, the hourglass shape of the green, the 3 hole locations make it play completely different from the same set of tees. So it's a challenge and it's a lot of fun.
What's your favorite hole at True Blue?
My favorite hole would have to be the 8th hole, and it's probably not a very popular pick, but it's very strategic. Dogleg right, par 4, shortish. If you cut the corner over the trees, I don't want to give anybody any grand ideas and bounce balls off of the condos, right? But you can actually get it on the green, or you can lay up off the tee with an iron and have a mid-iron into the green. It's just strategically, it seems like a benign hole, but after playing it a bunch of times, it is super strategic, and depending on wind direction, the temperature or whatever, it plays completely different day in and day out.
One of the things that great golf courses around the world have in common is that it takes a while to figure them out. Number 8's a great example. If you're going to take it across those trees, you got to play that hole quite a few times to figure out how you're going to attack it.
No doubt.
The whole golf course is like that. I mean, you just can't come in and get a yardage book and go out and know True Blue. You've got to play it a few times before you really figure it out.
Yeah, most definitely. Experience is king. The Masters, where knowledge there really helps you. Knowledge of True Blue is the same thing. There's some reachable par 5s that aren't reachable if you hit the fattest part of the fairway.
Right.
Where it kind of looks like Mike Strantz steers you one direction when you actually should go the opposite. And it's one of those, couple of the lines on different of the par 5s, go from having an iron in your hand to you're laying up with a wood. So it's very strategic, but it's a lot of fun to play, a lot of risk reward.
One of the things that I really appreciate about your golf operation, Caledonia and True Blue, the way that the staff treats you, starting with the bag drop, the way you're handled. Everybody's always in a great mood, and that's no accident. I know a lot of training takes place, and you've created a culture there, and it's very evident as soon as you start talking to folks there.
It's welcome to True Blue, welcome to Caledonia. It really starts with that, and that seems super basic, but at the end of the day, it's a really fun place to work. If you're not having fun in the golf business, you probably should try to do something else.
Exactly.
We're having a great time, and I think that comes from our general manager to the head professionals to the bag drop to starters. We're having a good time. We want our guests to have a good time, and I think that definitely shows.
The post-round experience at Caledonia is legendary. The restaurant is wonderful. One of the best back porches that you'll ever see.
Yeah.
People gather, they watch their buddies finish, maybe a little heckling going on. Nice place to enjoy an adult beverage. That's not even fair. Not a nice place, a great place to enjoy an adult beverage. But I think because Caledonia is such an amazing place, the restaurant and the services that you provide at True Blue get a little bit overshadowed. But the restaurant at True Blue, especially breakfast, what a great place to have breakfast.
And it's fun, me and you actually have had breakfast at True Blue before. And we do serve breakfast all day at True Blue. Limited menu after 11 o'clock, but there is breakfast available all day. And that is my favorite thing at True Blue. The breakfast is amazing. Great views. We have an indoor covered porch, and we have an outdoor porch. TVs all around, so you're not missing any golf, basketball, football, whatever it might be, and you have a great view of the 18th hole. So it's a great place.
One of the things for folks coming to play True Blue and Caledonia, and I'd encourage you to play both of them, even though it's the same architect, it's a very different experience. But you got to plan a little bit ahead, and I like that. I like quirkiness in golf. For example, Caledonia, there's really no place to warm up, but you've got a full range at True Blue. So you have to sort of plan your day, maybe get there a little bit earlier if you're playing at Caledonia just to get warmed up.
And range balls are included at both True Blue and Caledonia. Obviously, as you said, the driving range or practice facility is at True Blue. So we have a little short game area, 2 putting greens, and a pretty large driving range deck. So people will come over before they're around at Caledonia, before they're around at True Blue. That range, the driving range at certain times of the day, is a very happening place, to say the least.
And the whole vibe in Pawleys Island is really just slow down, set a spell, enjoy yourself. And that works with the architecture, the staff, everything that you have there. It works.
And Pawleys Island, really, at the end of the day, it's just, it's an old beach town. And when you drive in, it feels different than Myrtle Beach or even North Myrtle Beach. And it is different. At the end, it really is. It's a laid back place. The golf is great. People love the beach, and there's a lot of great restaurants in town.
Amen, brother.
You can't beat that, man. No doubt about it.
Yeah. So for the folks viewing this, they want to come to Pawleys Island. They want to play golf at True Blue and Caledonia and stay in the area. What's your best recommendation for how they get that package put together?
Well, absolutely. We obviously offer direct bookings through our website, truebluegolf.com or caledoniagolfandfishclub.com. We have an in-house package company, Caledonia Golf Vacations. They provide stay and play packages, but they also do golf-only packages. So if you're going to play 3 or 4 rounds of golf, whether it's with True Blue and Caledonia only or exclusively, or if you want to play some other courses in town, Caledonia Golf Vacations can handle that as well.
Lots of options. You got to get it on your itinerary, no doubt. I want to talk real quick. Caledonia originally was a Caledonia. There was a fish club there. I understand where that name comes from. I've never asked you this. True Blue is an unusual name, and it's a catchy name. Love the logo for both True Blue and Caledonia. Where does the True Blue name come from?
A few hundred years ago, True Blue, that area was True Blue Plantation, and it was an indigo plantation, hence True Blue.
Blue, got it.
Some people thought we were Kentucky fans, some maybe Michigan fans or alumni, but that is not the case. It was the actual name of that area a few hundred years ago when it was an indigo plantation.
Well, Bart Romano, the PGA Director of Golf at True Blue in Caledonia, as always, great spending time with you.
Absolutely. Charlie, thanks for having me.
You got it.